Aucklander Laurel Gillen has come up with a novel idea to sell the average cardboard box. She's come to Dragon's Den looking for $120,000 and in exchange is willing to give up 15% of her company.
Good morning, Dragons. Firstly, I'd like to say that I'm really grateful for the opportunity to present to you today. I think it's truly exciting, especially considering what's possible for all of us. My name's Laurel Gillen. I live here in Auckland. I currently run an IT sales recruitment company, but today I'm here to talk to you about my latest venture, 4 Feet Under. The pet services and products industry is a lucrative growth industry. It's estimated to be worth around $400 million annually in New Zealand alone. Increasingly, the pet-human relationship is becoming more humanised as pets truly become part of the family. Services traditionally limited to the human realm are now being expanded to incorporate pets. 4 Feet Under provides a variety of coffins for pets. The range I'm showing you today are tasteful, simple cardboard coffins.
I can see them, thanks.
Okay.
Yeah.
The owner can adorn the lids with beautiful poems, words and pictures, which will assist as a ritual for saying goodbye and can help with the grieving process. And with your help, we can make 4 Feet Under one of the first ever pet funeral directors across Australasia. Thank you, and I look forward to your questions.
To get her pet coffin business started, Laurel Gillen wants $120,000 and in return, she's prepared to give up 15% of her company.
Have you got a goldfish model?
The smallest model I've got right now is that, but you know, there are probably some people who'd like to bury their goldfish.
And elephants and horses, draft horses?
I have the challenge of the horse. The horse is probably the largest one I'd go to.
What do you do with your dead cats now?
My cats never seem to die, actually. Isn't the norm that the vet quietly disposes of it?
That's right.
The shape of the coffins. Why are they that shape?
The coffin shape is one of the most recognised shapes in the world.
You see, I understand why coffins are that shape with human beings, because human beings are kind of that shape, but a dead dog is not that shape.
Certainly it's just to associate it with the coffin.
So what's the 120 grand for? Is that to pay yourself a salary for?
No, look, I tell you what.
Buy a few cardboard boxes.
What the $120,000 primarily goes for is the setup costs of the die cuts for the production. It's for some branding and trademarking, but primarily it's the web presence and the marketing that's around it. This is really marketed to the people who have their pet die in Ponsonby. They need to go bury it out in the backyard and placate their children. And people are prepared to pay that. You know, you don't get stingy when death's involved.
The question is, how do you reach the pet owners, the deceased pet owners? You'd have to be in the supermarkets and possibly get one of the pet food manufacturers, and that's a big business, pet food manufacturing.
The lure of a lucrative market has got Bob Jones interested, but Julie Christie isn't so impressed. Will the numbers tempt her to invest?
For $120,000 for 15%?
Yes.
Means you're valuing 4 Feet Under at $800,000?
$800,000, yep.
On what basis?
Look, 4 Feet Under is embryonic in its stage. I had a choice today as to whether to come along and pitch to you, or I could have easily said, look, I'm just not ready. But as an entrepreneur, I've taken that risk and I'm prepared to put myself on the line.
How much are you charging for a box?
This would retail for around about $35 to $40.
Good Lord, that seems a lot.
And what's it cost you?
It's costing around about $6 to make.
That seems high too.
Producing pet coffins, it seems, isn't a cheap business. So will the Dragons see any merits in 4 Feet Under? more importantly, will they be willing to part with $120,000 needed to get the business started?
Hey Laurel, I think you've got a great idea. I mean, I've got cats, I love my animals, and my children I know are going to have an issue when they die. But I can't see, there's nothing unique about it, so there's no barrier to entry. I could tomorrow go along and start making those boxes. And I can't see I can't see 120 grand for 15%. Laurel, what are you thinking, mate? You know, is it a joke? Come on, tell us.
No, it is
You
not
tell us it's a joke, isn't it? Sorry, good luck. I am totally out.
You know what I think? I think you're taking the mickey out of us.
Do you?
And I think you're here either to A, audition to be on television, or B, to see if you can put one over us.
Well,
I don't believe you. So you can say, I'm out, because I don't believe you.
Okay.
I don't believe you're serious about this business.
gotcha.
I'm out.
Okay.
That's all I'm going to say.
Julie Christie and Annette Presley have written off Laurel's pet coffin business as a cheap gimmick, and now 3 dragons are out. So will Barry Coleman see 4 Feet Under as a serious business investment?
I'm enjoying this conversation, but it's becoming endless. But no, I'm out. I'm not a starter on the project.
Okay, thank you, Barry.
Only Bob Jones is left. So far, he's seen a buying public for pet coffins, but does he see a money-making opportunity?
I actually think you do have a market. I'm serious about that. But I wonder if there's any money in it. I mean, and also, can you patent in any way? I rather suspect not.
No.
It's so easy to copy. It seems to me to be a striking weakness in it.
Yeah.
And for that reason, I would be out.
The Dragons haven't taken Laurel Gillen's pet coffin business seriously, and she's walked away empty-handed.
Okay, she's here to take the mickey, but she's actually onto something.
But a funeral service, you know, where someone's adding value, but she's not, you know, there's no added value, is there?
I'll tell you, I'd be in it if you could patent it.
Laurel, they laughed at your product. They thought you were a joke. Were they being fair to you?
Well, do you know what's interesting, Rawdon, is I think people deal with death in very different ways, and I don't really mind whether they're being fair to me or not. The fact is that I've got a product that I've researched. There are a load of pets out there, pets die, people want to spend money on their pets.
So you were being straight up.
Absolutely.
I mean, Annette and Bob both saw it as a, you know, as a marketable product, but they couldn't see how you could make money out of it.
Well, you know, I'd like them to see what 4 Feet Under is like in a year's time, because I'm committed to this project and I'm going to have a lot of fun with it.
After the break, investing in men's underwear looks fairly tempting to Annette Presley.
Oh, sorry, can I just, I need to feel the quality, no?
Jesus Christ.
No, I'm joking, oh my God.
She really does want to feel the quality, I can assure you.
It's a show where 5 business people get to listen to your idea, and if they like it, they can invest.
You come get us, Daddy.
Yeah, well, where are you? How can he